I love self-education. We all need a course, a one-on-one crash course on self-development. You need to learn more about self-education so that you can learn to lead yourself. Yes, so that you can learn to lead yourself, because whenever you know how to lead yourself, then you're gonna more likely be more effective on those that are around you that you lead, your children, your coworkers, your employees, whoever you have in your life that is counting on you. You're gonna be able to be more effective whenever you lead yourself. And you might be questioning, what are you talking about, leading myself? Yes, leading yourself. Like, we have our own identity, okay? And 2 years ago, I would have said, well, I was just born with an identity. I was just born with a personality, and this is who I am, and yeah, I'm capable to do things here and there. But that's what I thought, what my identity was. It's like, I'm a woman, I'm a mom, I'm a worker, very superficial. But what I've learned is that you can redefine, you can design your new identity, an identity that is going to serve you to be better, to serve others. So an identity would be like adding values to your life. Or, if you already have values, well, just make sure that you are truly living up to those values. And that is your identity. Like for 2021, I chose to be love. Like I said, I am love. If I'm being loved, that means I'm going to understand more and I'm going to forgive more. That is my definition of love. It's like, I'm going to give love, but I also am going to understand more and I'm going to forgive more. I've chosen courage. It's like taking action, do what is uncomfortable. Courage. And then I decided to be more creative. I added that to my identity. It's like, I am creative and I'm gonna find ways to create. And I found ways to create. And then I added laughter. It's like, I'm going to laugh more. And that is one of my weakest one. I'm pretty sure I mastered love, courage, and creativity. And my weakest one was laughter. I'm laughing more, but I want to laugh even more. I don't want to take life so serious. So this is just an example, okay, of what my 2021 has been. So why am I sharing this with you? Well, because the year is almost over. And I know this has worked for me. So I want to share the information with you so that you can begin to think, okay, what identity am I going to add? What identity I'm going to adopt in 2022? What are some values that you want to stand by? Because, you have to do this because we are humans and we have needs. We try to meet 6 human needs, and sometimes we step over those values. Sometimes we ignore those values because our needs take over, and that's how we behave. We don't behave based on our values, but we behave based on our needs. So if you want to learn to lead yourself better, what I have discovered is that you have to be based, you have to be glue to your values. And whenever situation comes your way, your brain will be connected to your values. You'll be like, okay, wait a minute. Like if something happened unexpected, because it's life, it could be that you were not expected. You did not expect the illness in your family. You did not expect the extra financial expense that came your way. Maybe you were not expecting, somebody being really rude to you. Maybe you were not expecting, something out of the blue that it shook your world. So you always go back to those values. And you're like, okay, I'm love, I'm courage, I am creative, and I am laughter. How am I going to behave? How am I going to approach this situation based on my values? Because whenever you act upon your values, you live with harmony. Yeah, in between the chaos, there is harmony within you whenever you act upon upon your values. Like whenever you act based on those values, you know, deep inside you get harmony. And the more you practice, you know, to your identity, to say, I am love, or maybe you're practicing honesty. Maybe you say, you know what, I need to be honest to myself. Because in order to be honest with other people, or in order for us to love other people, in order for us to, let's say, be leaders, in order for us to encourage other people, we have to love ourselves. We have to encourage ourselves. We have to be honest with ourselves. We have to practice those values with ourselves first, so that we know what it's like. And then we can truly be honest to others. Then we truly can love others. Then we can truly laugh with others. You know, it's like it's all based on our identity, and the identity is based on our values. And the beauty of it is that if there is an area of your life that you need work, then you can say, well, what beautiful value could help me in this area of my life? And then you can adopt it for 2022. And you remind yourself, you know, every single day, or every time is necessary, who you are. You know, what is those values that you're standing on? And then based on those values, we behave. And it is a fight, because we're humans. You know, we're going to be tested, and certain emotions are going to be triggered. And you might mess up one day, but then you go back to the value, because your love, or maybe your honesty, maybe your courage, whatever value you're adopting, whatever value you're owning, you know, is going to improve your life, because your behaviors are going to be based on that. If you train your brain, if you train yourself to behave based on those values, you know, your life is going to change. You're going to see a brighter side in you. You're going to see, oh, you know, it's like, I am changing, you know, for a better. And we all need change. I mean, I just had the privilege to be at a conference with Lisa Nichols. And she explained, you know, like how she was so successful. You know, she was at the top of her game, she said, and she was impacting hundreds and hundreds of people, if not millions. But she also shared with us that her health wasn't that good. You know, she wasn't valuing her health at that time. And it hurt her. You know, so there's always room for improvement. She also shared, you know, that her love life, you know, she didn't value her love life. But now she does. So even our heroes, even our leaders, you know, are dealing with an area of their life they need to improve, because we're humans. I mean, we are humans. We're not here to be perfect. We're here to mess up, learn from it, you know, be better, teach others. So I hope this information helps you. It is November already. So I chose this information for you to begin to think, you know, what are some values that I want to adopt in 2022? How can I better my life? You know, what area of my life needs improvement? And what values would benefit me? So please think about it, and remember that it's so important. It's so important for us to learn to lead ourselves. Because whenever we lead ourselves, then we can pour into others. We can lead others, especially for moms, especially if you are an entrepreneur, especially if you are a person that loves the community and you're always out there helping others. You know, like if you learn to lead yourself, then you're going to easily lead others in your life. Blessings to you all. Take care.